Everybody, welcome back to Minute on the Mountain. Today we're doing a video that I look forward to doing every year, and that's where I highlight some of the videos that were my favorites, from other channels that I've watched throughout 2023. And there's so many good videos to choose from. I have a lot more that I really enjoyed, but I'm going to give you my top 5 with a couple honorable mention ones. I'm going to put links in the description to all of these videos, and I really do encourage you to check them out because I think you'll enjoy them. I think you'll be blessed by them. So let's go with a couple of honorable mentions, and then we're going to get into our top 5. I've got these printed on a sheet here, so I'm going to read them off to you. The first honorable mention one is from Steve at Pax-A-Lot. And it was way back at the beginning of the year. And it was the wildlife highlights of 2022. So he put this video out, I believe, back in January, and it was a compilation video of all the different wildlife encounters that he had had the year before. And he had some pretty incredible encounters. Bear footage, mountain goat footage, fish footage, moose footage, you name it. He had a little bit of everything on it. And I just thoroughly enjoyed that video. You guys know me, I love wildlife, and so to see all the different wildlife that he was able to capture on film was really, really cool. The next one that was an honorable mention for me was from the Line Cook, and it was his pecan-crusted lake trout. I've shouted out the Line Cook's channel before. His catch and cooks are just next level. I mean, they are restaurant quality looking dishes, a high-end restaurant. So all of his catch and cooks I like, but what made this one even more pleasing to watch, in my opinion, was he incorporated a lot of drone footage that was just really well done. The fishing part of it was great, and then the cooking and the recipe part of it was fantastic. So that's the Line Cook pecan-crusted lake trout. And again, I'll put a link in the description for all these. So now my top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Rob Bassmaster. And Rob Bassmaster had a video called Catching Bass with His Dad's Favorite Lure. You're going to see a theme to my favorite videos this year. A lot of these are pretty sentimental. And maybe it's just because I'm getting older. Maybe it's because I have kids who've moved out of the home now. Maybe it's because I've lost both my parents. But there's several videos here where the guy doing the video either used a lure from his dad or a rifle from his dad or things like that, and it brought back memories for them. And I've just realized how important it is for me to really be thankful for some of the amazing memories I have with my family members, with my parents, with my aunts and uncles, with my grandparents, with my children. So anyway, this is Rob Bassmaster catching a bass with his dad's favorite lure. And he was successful. I don't want to ruin the video for you, but he does catch some nice fish using a lure that was passed on to him from his dad. So that's number 5. Video number 4 is from my friend Dan at Southern Paddler. And he's got a video called Stakes on Coteco Creek, or maybe it's Coteco Creek. I'm not sure how to say it. Dan, you can correct me. But the reason I picked this one, I enjoy all of Dan's videos, but he was talking about how slippery it was coming out of the water up on the bank. And he used the phrase, slicker than owl's snot. And that's a phrase I hadn't heard since my mom passed away. My mom used to say slicker than owl's snot all the time. She was the only person I knew that ever used that phrase. So to hear that phrase from Dan brought back a lot of good memories. And so that's why that was my number 4 video of the year. My number 3 video of the year is from Becca, Where to Go Next. And, oh man, I forgot to put the title of the video down. I'll put it in the link in the description. So I apologize about that, Becca. But it had the most amazing reflections on the surface of the water in this video. I've used Becca in some of my other top 5 video lists. She had one I remember last year. The pucker factor on it, just watching it, was so high for me because she was on this sheer cliff and looking over the edge. Anyway, I apologize. I forgot to put down the name of the video on this one. but I'll make sure I put that link in the description. So that's Becca, where to go next. All right, my number 2 video of the year is from Shifty Outdoors, and the video is Massive Cutthroat on Strawberry Reservoir. I love Shifty's ice fishing videos. They catch a lot of fish. They catch big fish. But the reason I enjoy watching those videos so much is he'll literally have me laughing the entire video, and this one was no exception. Just the way they pick at each other, the banter they have going back and forth, the little one-liners they're shooting back and forth at one another. It'll have you laughing the whole time, and he catches a massive cutthroat in that video. So that's Shifty Outdoors, Massive Cutthroat on Strawberry Reservoir. And then my favorite video of 2023, another sentimental video, is from Wes over at Rise and Shed. And that particular video is called Tribute to Pawpaw. Maybe it's Tribute to Papaw. But it was hunting elk with his granddad's rifle. And again, just a lot of great memories that he shared from times with his granddad. Some great footage. Wes just has a really good eye for shots. He gets a lot of great footage on his hunts. And so again, that's called Tribute to Papaw, hunting elk with his grandfather's gun. That was my favorite video of 2023. So thanks to all of you that put out great content. You know, I'm currently subscribed to almost 180 channels. And I confess a lot of times I'm just watching videos to watch them because I'm trying to support you guys. You know, I'm watching them on 1.5 speed, or I'm clipping through, but there's still times when I just stop and slow down and watch the whole video because you guys put out great content and it's enjoyable to watch. So thank you to everyone who supports my channel. Do me a favor, please go out, support these channels, check these videos out. Even if you don't subscribe to their channels, at least watch these videos because I think you'll be blessed. I think you'll appreciate it. All right, then the minute on the mountain is Ephesians 4:29, which says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, so that it may benefit those who listen." One of the reasons I like doing this type of video is I like to encourage people. And so I hope those channels that I've mentioned today will be encouraged, that I've shouted out their videos. I hope you guys will go support them. Man, I've just learned over the years that there is nothing more powerful than a well-timed word of encouragement. And you may be the person that God wants to use to encourage someone today. So be praying about and be thinking about who you can encourage. And let's make sure we use our words to build one another up. Thanks so much for coming along. Hope you guys have a great holiday season, a great Christmas, a great New Year's, and we'll see you the next time we're out on the mountain.